Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's been a while. Sitting here recovering from the Wuhan flu there, and decided to get out some leather stuff. I can't get to my leather stuff because Armadillo Junction World Headquarters is smooth full of trailers and side-by-sides and boxes and storage stuff. So it's too hot out there anyway, in the shape I'm in, breathing-wise, so we're going to decide to order me a package off Amazon. We're going to do a new billfold today, so y'all come along. All right, here's the new setup we're working in. Good old Amazon. I ordered me a little desk to put in the spare bedroom. So I got all my woodworking, carving, leatherworking tools in here. See what I can come up with at these new headquarters. All right, so here's what we're working with. Got my favorite wallet from Tandy Leather. It's a minimal wallet. I think it's about 20 bucks for the little kit. Comes with the pieces you need. Comes with the money clip, thread and needles, and instructions. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. All right, so here's what a finished one looks like. This one I made a number of years ago, and it took a couple of baths, and it's just all wallered out, wore out. This one I've been carrying for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years now. I use their pattern, the Western style floral pattern. Like I said, it has 2 slots on the outside. Has 4 slots on the inside, and the money keeper. There's the front pocket wallet. My favorite wallet. Alright, I just want to do something simple today. I'm not going to do any carving, tooling on it. But what I did decide I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a sunburst look. If you don't know what the sunburst look is, it's where it fades from dark to black on like an instrument. But I'm going to give it that look. See how it comes out. Just something simple to play around with today, fight the boredom. Alright, I'm going to case this up to so I can put my little stamp on it. The old armadillo that I've been using for my maker stamp, I guess you could call it. I'm going to case the whole piece, all of them, so they'll take dye the same. Alright, here's what we're working with. It's a Tandy Leather stamp. I think the last time they made it was '92. I found it online on eBay. Alright, I got me a piece of scrap leather. I'm not sure what colors I'm gonna go with. I'm thinking maybe the English bridle. Or maybe not. We'll see how it looks after it dries. If not, I'll go with maybe saddle tan. See what those look like after they dry, and let's see. I was thinking maybe mahogany for the outer dark. It usually dyes kind of red like those colors. Alright, I'm gonna let them dry, see how they look after they dry. Here's your little reality TV of working with dye. I'm not paying attention. So let me get to cleaning this up, then I'll get back with y'all. All right, y'all seen the fiasco there with the dye, but I got on there and I started messing with it, playing with it, and I didn't like the way that looked, so I went ahead and just went with the standard burgundy color. But we'll go ahead and start putting this thing together so you can see how it's really pretty easy. The hardest part is these holes. Tandy punched these huge holes in them, and which sounds good, but they don't line up perfectly. So when you go to start stitching, they kind of line up, but they don't. When you go to start stitching, it's kind of a pain sometimes to get the holes right. But anyway, it's a super easy project for a beginner. It's a good wallet too. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and glue this up. Just using regular Tanner's contact cement. We'll put a coat on both sides. Let them dry and get tacky. Then we'll put them together. You got to pay attention to how many holes up that outer piece goes. It only goes up 2 holes, so we'll start there. All right, we'll go ahead and get these stuck together. They've tacked up. I kind of just start by lining up the holes on the thick leather. It's contact cement. You don't want to push it down until you're ready, because it will stick permanently. But the thin leather, it just, the way it stretches and moves, you can't get them all perfectly lined up, because it'll put a little wave in it. And let's see if we can get that one back off. All right, that's probably as good as it's gonna get. You can you can poke through with the stitching needle though. Make your own hole if some of them don't line up. Usually I'll be doing this in a recliner because it's a lot more comfortable. And on those little kits that Tandy gives, they give you stitching needles, but for some reason they always send you the ones that's the real sharp points on them. And I don't know what number these are or size or anything, but I always go to the store and get them because I got one right by my house. But they're more rounded. They don't stick you as bad. Plus, especially a beginner trying to learn stitching, they don't poke into your thread and then go into it accidentally and blow up your whole stitch. So if you're new at it, see if you can find some with the more rounded tip on them. I find it easier. I'm just going to do the regular saddle stitch. Where you just bring it in and even the threads up. And just put one through. And take your other side, pull this one back, put it right on top and wiggle it through. And then pull them both tight. And and just keep going. All right, I cannot believe y'all sat there and just let me start stitching that without putting the insert in the wallet. I got about an inch down inch worth of stitching before I realized I had lost my mind. But I thought that went too easy gluing those two sides together. This is a hard one where you have to put the insert and line up all the holes also, because the way it's made, it has that fold in it, so it's just a tad bit longer. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get this together now. I can't believe y'all let me do that. Yeah, this is more like it. This is what I remember now. Like I said, it's been a few years since I've made this wallet. And getting them lined up is the hard part. See, this one's this one seemed even bigger than usual. The insert, kind of had to roll the back of it out to get it to line up with the holes. It'll all stretch and come together once you get it stitched though. Now getting this other side down. Another tip on these kits, pre-punched holes, is I find it easiest before you even start stitching to just take your needle and try to find the hole, get it lined up good, and get some of that rubber cement out. If you push the needle through, you can kind of ball the the contact cement out. That way you kind of have everything set when you go to start stitching. You don't have to fight for a hole, find a hole, and you can just stitch. Anyway, now I'll get back to stitching. All right, there it is. Got carried away and did all the stitching. But on this kit here, you do all the side stitching. You can see how there's a larger space here. So this is one section, and then you fold the wallet together, and then you got to stitch through both sides. Do this to hold your money clip. That can be challenging, getting through all those layers with all the holes. But anyway, you get that done. Put your little money clipper in there. There you go. I like it because I usually put my ID on one side, my most used bank card on the other. They're always handy and quick to access, but it also holds 4 inside, plus your money clip. And these, you can put more than one in there. That's why I'm getting me a new one, because I've put so many cards behind it, it's stretched it out, so now it won't just hold one in there tightly. But anyway, there we go. Pretty easy little kit. I like it. Until next time, we'll see y'all down the road.